Hey, this is the Cookout Podcast, episode 436. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan today. We're jumping on the Kaladesh Express, taking the ride out of Cowboy Town, and jumping onto some secret lairs. Now, hit our theme song! Hey, Ryan. We're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
That was one take, everybody. That was one take, Brando. Good. What is going down?
Thank you so much. A whole bunch is going down. We're going to talk about the new secret lair drops, which will still be for sale by the time you guys hear this, which is very exciting. But all the stuff is still going to be relevant following. We're also going to touch on some Commandy Ho Ho Ho, otherwise known as Moddy Ho Ho Ho, to the people who haven't heard what we're going to say about it yet.
Otherwise known as Modern Horizons 3. That's 3 hoes, if you will. Don't Google that.
Or you could.
Sure.
We talked about that on the pre-show.
Yep.
Pre-show is a good show. Also, we got some stories to tell, some people to thank. Before we get to any of that, we have to thank our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your source for all your gaming needs. And Pile of Bones Brewing Co. They are the second coolest thing to come out of Regina, as well as the official beer sponsor for CCO Sidewalk Slam Season 2, right here on YouTube.
Yeah, very much so. Couple things. Big thanks to Business Daddies. We or I don't know if you did, but I talked with Aaron, the manager of Fusion, quite a bit in Command Fest Vancouver when we were there.
Excellent.
If you're here for the Vancouver recap, that's going to be on tomorrow's bonus show.
Yeah.
Today, if you want to save a little bit of cash on any Magic or gaming supplies you buy, you go to FusionGamingOnline.com. Use CCO Save promo code.
And with the upcoming Moddy Ho Ho Ho, or MH3, if you will, you're going to need all the money you can save.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Because money.
Lots of excitement there.
Yes, They are breaking out the excitement. And believe me, all those really exciting reprints are definitely for the modern players.
Oh, yeah, very much. So we're going to talk about that. But really, though, if you want to save money, or if you're going to spend it anyways, you might as well spend less or spend the same amount but get more. CCO Save promo code. Sealed, singles, gaming supplies, sleeves, playmats, board games, books. They've got it. Get a discount. The other promo code for the new subs and the people that are newer to the nation, CCO Perks promo code when you spend $100 or more, and you're gonna, because it's Canadian prices, it's like already getting a discount. Yep. CCO Perks, 10% store credit kickback. Good deal.
And then you can save money with that when you buy more things.
Yeah, very much.
Very good. It's perfect.
Yep, you mentioned Sidewalk Slam Season 2. I have Game 5. Uh-oh. Tyler's waiting for it. Editor Tyler's waiting for it. He's like, where is it? I need to edit. Editing is my life. Yeah, I was going to say editing's my kink. We don't kink shame in the nation.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking, because Editor Joe is coming back to Saskatoon to play like Frisbee golf or something.
What a fucking pro, hey?
Yeah. I think, you know what? He's really good. He might qualify for the pro tour of disc golf.
Yeah, not of Magic.
Yeah.
Definitely
not of Magic. I've seen that man play.
Yeah, that's right.
But
and you can too on CCO Sidewalk Slam episode 5. Boom!
Well, I thought he's coming back. Maybe we use his coming back as an excuse to do the first recording in the Dufferin Avenue Media Network studio right here.
That'd be fun.
We've transitioned the show into this studio.
Yeah.
And over the last little while, we've been working on a streaming setup over there for some content that producer Gary and Uncle Brando have got going on. And up here, you can't see it on camera, but up there is where there's going to be a camera mounted to shoot down onto this table. And there's a boom mic, but we're not quite there yet. But Sidewalk Slam will be moving here, and it's going to look fantastic. And
there is a boom mic?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, that's new. It's new. It's since I was gone on holidays.
And it's right beside the light stand, so it kind of camouflages in.
Yeah.
2 black pipes. Don't Google that.
Oh man, we can do that thing where at the top of the screen all the time you can just sort of see the boom mic.
Yeah. And every once in a while, like the thing that's like the sound deadener or the wind sock on it changes. Yep. We'll just make it some dirty old gym sock hanging there, just dripping onto the cards.
And then we'll inevitably get the comment, that boom mic's so far into the shot, I could describe the operator to a sketch artist. Because you always get that.
Oh.
I assume.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing that I put on videos sometimes because I think it's funny.
Yeah. Okay, well, hey, we're going to mix in some podcasting business. But before we do,
Okay.
I want to do a big thanks to our new subs, our listeners, the people that came out to Vancouver. We'll be talking about them tomorrow, and our Patreon supporters.
Man, I had so much fun in Vancouver. Like, I was there on my very first vacation.
Tease it for tomorrow. Tease it.
And I'm so excited to talk about like all the people that we met and all the stuff. Like, there's so much good that came out of it, and I felt so awesome. And like, I feel so good, and I'm so sad I have to go back to work on Monday. But you know what?
Oh, just quit.
Okay, I'm gonna just enjoy life, and I'm very happy.
Your first vacation since the podcast started, and I've got some notes on that, and that's special for you and for us to talk about because we've been doing the show for a long time.
But lots of cool shit happened. And again, I said it on the pre-show, I'm going to say it again. It's not just going to be Brando's travel log. I might talk about that on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network's Your Show coming up next week. Maybe I'll tell some more in-depth stories and some of the fun things I learned. But I think that there's stuff that the people out there are going to be excited to hear because lots of it was suggested by them. So I'm pumped to let them know that I took your suggestions and ran with them, and I had a great time.
4 p.m. Central every weekday. I was on Friday, last Friday, and just talked about how me and Rusty Trom Jones were hungover and watching Oilers games because that's how we do in the nation. So we got to thank the patrons, though. If you want to support the show, or if you already do but you forget how to get there, it's patreon.com/CCO Podcast. You go there, a couple bucks a show or whatever. And it lets us do the studio thing. It lets us do the CCO experience thing. The benefits are like getting into our Discord and coming to the CCO experience. I'm going to talk about that coming up in a couple weeks. We got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
We've got an announcement tomorrow.
Right.
And then I got some stuff for November to talk about.
November?
Yeah, that's what I told you. I got.
Dude, that's like...
I know.
That's like next year.
Yeah.
Frick.
But we got 2 new patrons and a returner.
Okay.
So one guy, we're going to shout him out, Aaron Carrar, returning.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, huh? Yeah, patron's weird. I don't think he ever left, but he's back.
And that's cool.
And
Always happy to have him. We saw him in Vancouver.
Yep. Yeah, him, Amy, T. Coates all drove up, and that's what makes CCO Nation special. We had people from Portland and Seattle and Oklahoma and Regina and Winnipeg and all over Canada, right? Coming to see us and jam games, and had a ton of fun, and Aaron was part of that. So
we all went for fish and chips down by like this. It's not a port. Well, it is a port, but for like personal boats. What do you call that? A marina.
A marina, yeah.
On the ocean, like at the very edge of the ocean, like where the Eastern and
tease
Pacific.
it, just tease it.
I know, but the Pacific Ocean ended there, and I learned all kinds of things about mud flaps.
Ooh,
not mud flaps. What is the what's the word I'm actually thinking of?
Muddy mud skipper?
Mud flat.
Mud flat. Yes. Yep.
So again, that's for tomorrow. But we had a great time with Aaron and Amy Carrar.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that we were all there.
Okay. Now we got some new patrons.
Okay.
You know that they need nicknames.
Oh, fucking A, they do.
Okay. And we just got first names.
What?
So they need last names.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
You're going to hear one, and I know where you're going to go.
Okay.
His name?
Okay.
Colin.
Not the punctuation mark. I'm talking about the butthole, which is definitely going to lead into a story that I'm going to tell you.
From the nude beach?
All of you. No, not from the nude
damn
beach.
it.
I didn't see a single beehole on the nude beach. We'll talk about that tomorrow, too.
You know what? That's probably the least flattering part of somebody's body.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of old people on the nude beach.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And I will never shame. I thought it was freaking cool that they were there, but man, there was some... I saw some shit.
Let's call this guy Nude Beach Colon.
Yeah.
Then Uncle Brando is satisfied.
Yeah, Nude Beach Colon. I like that.
Nude Beach Colon.
Yeah, I like that.
We got another first namer.
Okay.
Tom.
Okay, I got this. Check this out.
Tom.
Ryan is a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I don't know if any of you guys know this.
Yeah, it's out there.
So maybe we could name him after one of the least important characters from Lord of the Rings, because he wasn't in the movies. And we call him Tom Bumtofill.
I don't know what's more offensive.
That's the real name,
that
right?
You called him the least important, or that you are filling his bum with stuff.
Well, he wasn't even in the movie. How important can he be?
I guess no kink shaming in the nation.
Right? Like, he wasn't even there.
Tom Bumtofill.
I
like that.
That's fun to say.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking at one of those medium-sized big cards with the gold etched back.
Yeah, those are cool.
I got one in Vancouver. And the boy, he's asking me, Dad, what is it? Who is it? I say, it's Samwise Gamgee. He's looking into Galadriel's mirror and stuff, right? He goes, is that from Lord of the Rings? I say, of course it is. You know that. Oh, yeah. He goes, what about the one downstairs? Tom Bum to fill. I got a Tom Bum to fill one downstairs in Studio CCO.
That's dope.
Yeah. Okay, so big thanks to the patrons. Appreciate it. Super lots. We got a giveaway to do.
We do?
We're just
blasting through all the business right away.
I'm teasing because I know how badly you want to tell this story.
Oh, I want to tell the story so bad.
Last week's booster pack game for guessing Skull Clamp. Everybody got it.
Skull Clamp, yeah.
Skull Clamp.
Yeah.
Everybody got it. Not Simple Sand Castle on YouTube, but Simple Island on YouTube. If that's you, commandercookout@gmail.com. Give us your name. Give us your address. Let us know if you want a CCO sticker pack, a CCO token pack, or a Cremiel pack of magic cards.
No.
And we'll send you. Okay. That's all the business I want to do for right now.
Okay.
You've got a story. Is it a movie story or magic story?
It is a movie story. I'm going to tell it as quick as I can while still maintaining the integrity of Cinema Cookout Podcast.
Oh.
So last night I watched a movie that was very, very, very well made and very well produced. It was a human drama about an alcoholic police detective who goes to AA and he becomes convinced that his AA sponsor is a serial murderer.
Okay.
Who kills children.
Okay. This sounds like a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Like is this like a Brando movie? Like a B movie? B stands for Brando if anybody doesn't know that.
No, this is an actual good movie but with a twist.
Like a Hollywood produced good movie that normal people like.
Yes.
Are you on your rocker or off of it?
You gotta just wait for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'll get there. Don't you worry.
AA sponsor, serial killer.
Serial killer of children.
Potentially.
Allegedly.
Okay.
So, it's got a fantastic twist at the end that really adds drama and like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming. And it kind of ties the whole movie up in a nice little knot and a nice little bow.
Okay.
Everybody's happy. And it's got the final sequence, the finale, is so like emotion, like you're enraptured in what's happening.
Yes, you're invested, like the end of Seven or the end of Fight Club or something.
Yeah. And then it just like right turn and just gives you something that you didn't even know you needed or wanted. But it's perfect. It's perfect. That sounds good, right? You kind of want to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Producer Gary, you want to watch this movie?
He does.
The title of this movie, Butt Boy. Why is it called Butt Boy? Because this serial killer of children.
Can I do the thing? Can I just
do it?
Jesus Christ, Brandon.
How does he kill people, you might ask? Maybe you do. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're very invested. He kills them by putting them into his butt.
Putting them into his butt?
A whole human being in the butt. And it's all like, it's they explain how it works in the movie. It makes like cinematic sense within the confines of the movie.
I don't know if it does.
But then it's all like, it's off screen when he does it for the most part. So you never actually see anybody get sucked inside anybody's butt until like the end.
I was going to be happy. Now I'm not so happy.
But oh man, and it's not graphic or anything. It's just like, okay, like how does this work? And it's like, oh, I see.
Does he like shrink wrap them, freeze dry them? What does he do?
No, I can't tell you because it
gives away the ending.
Yeah,
like what's in the box?
That wrecks everything. But dude, I can't express to you how actively good the movie is.
Mother ass.
Like everything about it is good. Every single thing about it is good, except it's a movie about a guy that kills people by like putting them up his ass. Oh man. Oh, and just
I'll tell you,
take an hour and 37 minutes out of your life and watch it. You will thank me. Even the soundtrack is good.
Oh yeah.
The people who are like supposed to be like hot and sexy are. Everybody has all their teeth.
Oh, man. Wow, that's a bonus over the most of the movies you watch. I'll tell you something about. I'll tell you about your pitch, your elevator pitch for this movie. And there's going to be lots of people that watch it and appreciate it and are going to comment and say, "Hey, great suggestion. I love that kind of stuff."
Yeah. Like Moana, or what's that guy in Moana? What's the Rock? The
Rock
in Moana. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me? I don't know if I'm going to watch that movie. Just me personally, probably not going to watch that. I'll probably watch the Blue Jays lose a baseball game.
Yeah, that sounds...
Math checks out, right?
Yeah, that does check out. That does check out. Should we talk about some Secret Lairs, Ryan?
Yeah, okay.
The Spring 2024 Secret Lair Super Drop.
Yes, sir. We have got the website up, some of which is sold out.
Yep. Well, Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to get to that.
Anything involving we're going to call it the Weeb Secret Lair because I can't remember the girl's name. They're all sold out. Everything else is still available as of recording, which is...
Hatsune Miku? Hatsune Miku freaking weeby jerk off. I don't know. Is she famous? What does she do? What is she from?
As far as it was explained to me by Sync Guy when we were in Vancouver, there was a bunch of dudes that wrote I don't know if they're all dudes, but there's a bunch of people who wrote a bunch of songs that didn't have singers. So they got like this AI and taught it to sing and then like refined it so it sounded like a real voice.
Oh.
And then
that's not creepy at all.
Put these songs through it and people really liked it and they picked up on it and it became like a social media and like a media thing and people really enjoyed it.
Bro.
So then they invented this like anime persona, what do they call them? VTube model or something that would then perform and sing the songs in conjunction with the track being played. Okay. And like now she has concerts and shows and people go and see her.
But she's not real?
No, she's not a real person at all. Like no part of her is real.
Skynet stuff as per producer Gary.
Right. And I've been thinking lots about this. People are really mad about like AI art on Magic cards and AI art in general.
How come they're not mad about this
But so many people are totally fine with AI singers. I don't get it. Maybe I'm out to lunch. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing part of the story.
I think the demographic that is really opposed to AI art on cards is not the same demographic that likes this. Those are mutually exclusive groups of people. Okay.
Never heard any of the music.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I should have listened to it on the way here. So
you know what? I don't know. If they want Japanese-inspired female forward-facing art, there's some alliteration.
Yeah.
FFF out podcast.
Yeah.
Why don't they use like baby metal or like K-pop girls? Like that is very popular music in Korea and Japan and China. Like get some lady artists to do like real stuff. And not only do you take advantage of their audience, you're giving people like Eastern inspired art and culture.
People love that shit.
And it's real people. Sorry again, producer Gary yelled into the microphone.
Dang.
I like that. I like baby metal.
I'd buy baby metal.
Baby metal. I'm using the right word, right?
Yep.
That's a band.
Yep.
Right. Rob Zombie likes them. Like went on tour with them.
Yeah.
And K-pop is like some of the most popular music in the world.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like
it's good.
It's infiltrated like Western markets. Right?
Because it should, because it's good.
Yeah. So instead of giving us AI-generated music and characters, like use real people and make them into characters. We did it with Post Malone, and it was incredibly successful. Right? With the Post Malone Secret Lairs.
Oh, yeah, didn't Post Malone just do that with himself?
Yes. Also, yes. And is a Magic player who's very famous.
Yeah.
Right? NFL players that play Magic, great for the game. Baseball players that are great for the game. Like,
Pete Rose.
No. Hunter Pence?
I don't know who that is.
Hunter Pence? I think that's the guy's name.
Pete Rose is the only baseball player I know.
Well, and Randy Johnson.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy that killed the bird.
Yes. I think it was Hunter Pence. He's retired now, won a World Series, and you know how everybody dresses up in the parade and they wear their iced out bling with all the diamonds and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Diamond chain with like a 9 or a 9.5 alpha slabbed lotus.
Oh, wow.
And his buddies are beaking him for being a nerd, and he's like, how much did you pay for your thing, for your neck piece? And they're like, 100 grand, 200 grand. He's like, yeah, dude, my chain is worth 100 grand. And then the alpha black lotus slabbed on it's like $500,000, right? And all of his friends shut up forever, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's great for the game because it's visibility and it's like bringing nerddom into regular people culture. Like the nerds are freaking winning, man.
We've already won, dude.
Yeah.
And anybody out there who thinks that we haven't, you'll learn.
Give me some K-pop Secret Lair. Give me baby metal Secret Lair. And all of the people who don't like that are going to voice how loud and like they're going to be shitty and loud about it.
And they're not going to buy it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because everybody else probably will.
Yeah. Lots of people will. So
let's start with that one. Let's actually go into that lair. It's sold out as we are, but we're going to talk about it because I told Ryan pre-recording that I think that overall these lairs are fine.
Yeah.
But they are showing some signs of wear, some strains.
They're
reaching a little bit.
I got you. The marketing promotion or like the package that we receive that is the Secret Lair, buy it, ready to print, that model of selling, in your estimation, is not aging very well. No. After like, what are we on, a year 3 or 4? Something like
probably
that, right?
something like that, yeah.
Okay, so we've got Hatsune Miku?
Hatsune Miku.
Sakura Superstar.
Yes, Sakura is Cherry Blossom.
We've got Shelter, because that's a card that everybody wants.
Nobody's ever played that card
But
before.
Shelter goes in Feather, the Redeemed.
Okay.
And Feather the Redeemed is another card in this layer.
Sure.
Then we've got Azusa Lost But Seeking,
Now
which is
that's-
our third printing in a Japanese style.
In a year, one of which was already in a secret lair, arguably with cooler art. But if you're a fan of this pop, human, cool.
And human, okay. Super popular card, though, right?
Yes.
And the kind of card that as Magic grows will always incrementally and linearly just track upwards in price, right?
Yes.
So keep the price in check. Like a couple years ago, remember we were talking about Oracle of Moldiah being almost a $40 card?
Yep.
Now it's like $5 card.
Yep.
Because it got a secret layer and that checked the price or kept it in check. And then it got another printing somewhere and it went from like 35 to 25. And then it got printed in a Commander Precon and it went from 25 to like 6.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And it doesn't happen all at once and they're not going to just put it somewhere.
Right.
They're going to give us a couple exclusive printings to keep the price in check. Like you can get it if you want to pay the money.
To encourage people to buy. They're not going to Concordant Crossroads themselves again.
No.
Where everybody buys the lair for the Concordant Crossroads and they release a better one in the set.
Ooh. But Azusa Lost But Seeking gives me Oracle of Moldiah vibes in that they're jumping on top of it before it hits 40.
Yeah.
Because Azusa at one time was like quite expensive, right?
For foils. It was like $5. Now she's $1. You can get
Yeah.
you can get
Okay.
you can get an Azusa Lost But Seeking easy.
We got to harmonize
Get
your
the fuck
favorite
out of
card.
here with that
Your favorite
shit.
card.
Take that shit and put it in the garbage. Get that shit out of here now.
And probably they're locking onto the name there. If this is like a musical character or like a musical act, this is the thematic include, right?
She could Rishkar's expertise thematically.
Probably, definitely.
What's the Garrett card that everybody wants you to draw Sailor Moon transforming on all the time that draws cards?
Garrick's transformation.
Yeah, where the hell is that shit? It could be Mitsun's transformation
Bro.
and she's changing for the stage.
How? Yeah, she's doing an outfit swap.
Yeah, they could do they could hit all the weebs at once. You got all these people plus all the Sailor Moon people.
No.
Man,
Gotta
do all your work for you, Watsy.
Yeah, do a secret layer where it's her just doing outfit swaps, but it's mid swap. Everybody will weave over that. Holy smokes. Yep. And then we've got a Miku's Spark, which is a Chandra's Ignition, which is like Spark and Ignition. Those are kind of synonyms, right?
And those would be, I think that's like the money card of the drop, right?
Oh, yeah, because that card's so much money. Is that card money?
It was a few bucks. Like,
okay.
of the cards in the drop, it is the expensive one. I don't know if it was expensive. Foils, maybe. But here we are.
I'm going to throw this out there, and we mentioned it on the pre-show. This was the negative connotation word that you used.
Yeah.
But I think hearing you talk is a word that we have to kind of provide some context around.
Yes.
The word is lazy.
Yeah.
And is this lazy, and is it lazy thematically? Is it lazy from an art perspective? Is it lazy from which cards are we picking? Are we just using it to make money off of one card and you get a bunch of throwaways? Like, what drove the word lazy, and how are you using it?
Now, this one, lazy again, not my word. These are ones that I've been reading a lot of like online stuff about this, people's reaction to it, and lazy is tossed around a lot. I actually don't. I think the card selection for this one's a little bit subpar.
I
but
agree.
It's fine. If you like this person, this is going to be a lair that you're going to like. And unfortunately, you can't buy them because they're sold out. But there's something here. And even the shitty card in Shelter, the useless piece of shit card that nobody's ever going to play.
Target creature you control gains protection from a chosen color till end of turn, draw a card.
Nobody plays that shit. But Feather does. And there's a Feathering.
No,
so
Secret Zata does. Really good card in Secret Zata.
I bet it is.
Yeah, really good card. Ask your good friend Lenny.
I would.
Yeah, okay.
If he was here, I would ask him. And if you're watching Lenny, which you probably are, put it down in the comments. Let us know.
Probably will.
So, I don't know. I think that one's fine. I think the value there might not be there, but if you're into whatever fucking name is, let's go right up to the top. Let's start with Goblin Graham.
Goblin Graham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is the one I feel everybody's like, oh, Brando's going to either love or shit all over it, and I'm going to do both.
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm looking at because I didn't read the whole blurb. Tired of prowling around that same old burrows in your battlefield? Oh, is this like a goblin dating app?
No, it's Instagram, but goblins. And
there's a guy taking a selfie showing his abs.
I feel like they missed the boat. This should be called Gob Talk because TikTok, I think, is what all the kids are using now, right? Is Instagram even still a thing?
Yes, very much
Not
so.
like TOK, GOBTOK, Gob Talk.
Gob Talk.
Yes. So we've got...
Maybe 2 on the nose.
Yes.
No, but this is Graham.
Yes, this is Instagram, but with goblins. But it could be Gob Talk.
Okay, this is kind of clever.
So lots of people have been down on this one because they said, this is the lazy one. Like, it's just Instagram with some goblin pictures on it. And it's the 1, 2, 3. It's the 3rd goblin-focused secret lair. And there's 2 or 3 other secret lairs in this super drop, all of which have goblins in them.
Man,
that's where some of the lazy talk came in here.
The card selection is good.
It's fine.
The graphic design, well, as fine as goblins can be. Like you're not like rock hard over like. Well, you're rock hard over Brash Taunter. I know that.
Yeah, well,
but nobody's rock hard over Goblin Chieftain. Like that's just a card that you play in Goblins, and it's just a card.
Yep, and
right?
it's good in every Goblin scenario.
Yeah, it's the card that you expect it to be. Yep. I like how the thumbs up and thumbs down are their power and toughness.
Yes.
Okay, this is clever, and it's kind of cute or cutesy.
Yep, which you are not the biggest fan of sometimes.
But I like it because it's clever. If you're really smart and really creative, you're allowed to be cute.
Yes.
Because you've put some thought into very little, not very little art, because the art is obviously very good.
But
like the graphic design and the frame of the card and even just like the rounded corners on the art to make it look like a phone application. Like this is clever.
Positives and negatives. The positives, the art is beautiful. I think Sans Goblin Mog War Marshal, I think that the card selection is actually really good. And not just because it has sexy Brash Taunter in it. Because now Brash Taunter has fucking abs.
Mog War Marshal's kissing his girlfriend. She's got no teeth.
Yeah. But let's pretend for just a moment, Ryan, that you do not participate in the greatest Commander podcast of all time, Commander Cookout.
Yeah.
You have not been indoctrinated into the religion that is the Brash Taunter is the greatest creature in the history of Magic.
Yeah.
I want you to read that card and tell me what Brash Taunter does. That's what I want you to do.
Brash Taunter, creature goblin, it says right there.
Yep.
Creature _ goblin. Mm-hmm. Red 4. Mm-hmm. Thumbs up 1. Mm-hmm. Thumbs down 1.
So maybe it's a 1.
Is that a thumbs down or is that a heart?
I think that's a heart.
I'm going to call it a thumbs down.
Sure.
Brash Taunter, indestructible. Line. Whenever Brash Taunter is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target more. Oh, you got to click the more expand.
But you can't because it's a cardboard card.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't tell you what the card does.
Goblin Chieftain is commenting.
Yeah.
You're so hot. Fight me, lol. Okay, I fucking love this. Okay, Thrun the last troll. Not even a goblin.
Because he's a social media troll.
Is he skip leg day again? Oh, he's trolling
because he's trolling them all. And so Thrun the last troll trolls each and every post of the 5 cards in the drop.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming, everybody's assuming, that Thrun the last troll is going to be our secret bonus card, which is cool because he's an expensive foil right now.
Hashtag gross. Lol, glad I wasn't there at the Goblin Ringleader party. Look at, and there's a cracked phone screen. These are so good.
Right?
Okay, I've come 100% around on these. This one, also cracked. Are they all cracked?
His Goblin Welder.
Brash Taunter not cracked because he's indestructible.
Because he's too sexy. You kidding me? You can't crack Brash Taunter.
Oh, no, his whole screen is cracked.
Because of the sex.
I suppose. Okay, these are so staged. Yeah, these are fantastic.
These are fun. These are cool.
Okay.
So I think this is a cool lair, but if you don't know the cards in it, you can't like, hey man, can I read your card to see what it does?
Yeah.
The too complicated cards don't tell you.
Okay, how is that any different than textless stuff though?
Textless stuff, I would argue, is a little bit different because these are secret lairs, in my estimation, are ways of getting chase cards into people's hands. This is oh my God, this card is so expensive. I can't find it anywhere. It's sold out in the whole world. I just want one so I can play it. And then you get one, and like the one that you have doesn't tell you what it does. And I think that's doing a disservice to your audience.
It would be interesting to know from the boss of Secret Lair, what is, besides money in WotC's hand, what is the target audience and the exact like definition of what Secret Lairs are for?
Yeah,
are they to get chase cards into people's hands, or are they to get exclusive, like pay for very unique pieces of Magic cards? Like what is the purpose? We all know it's money. We all know it's money. Erase that one from your mind.
Yes.
But what is it? Is it to get chase ones, or is it to give somebody a moment like I just had? Right? I read the names of those cards, and I knew what they all do, so I moved on. I'm like, okay, Brando's going to want to talk about these. They look like they're supposed to look like a social media post, but after that, I didn't get it until I looked and kind of analyzed them, and then you have a moment, and that's a piece of design doing its work over and above the art. And like you said on the pre-show yesterday, art isn't lazy, especially not Magic art. It's the best fantasy art in the world for a game. It's not lazy.
No.
At a glance, those look lazy, but they're clever.
Yeah, they're fun.
Cleverness takes time to think of all of the things that you experience when you do this and look at your phone before bed with a cracked phone screen. Yep. Right? So I do like those ones.
There was some dude in Seattle, high as balls, who came up with that. I was like, oh, dude, this is going to be
so funny.
And then it is.
And then it is.
You got this. So next layer.
Okay.
This is Outlaws of Thunder Junction Showcase Pulp Magazine Covers Volume 1.
Rebellious Renegades. Okay.
Yes. So if we remember right, here's the lazy critique of these ones. One, there's 2 layers that are Pulp Magazine covers in this drop. We'll get to the next one in a second. Yeah. The reason people are saying it's lazy is because in the last Super Drop, there was that Obeka one where Obeka was the Pulp Magazine cover, and then all the other cards in the drop were pages from the magazine.
Oh, that's cool.
These ones are the exact same, but just covers.
Just the covers.
So that's the critique there. And as somebody who really liked the look of that, I don't have a problem with it. I think that's cool.
The cover than the book, or all covers? Like, do you like this?
I like the cover with the book more, but I think the covers are cool. I like these. I think these are neat.
The cover with book tells a story, right?
Yes.
And these ones can be fine because all of the art is cool.
Yep.
And
all the cards are good for something.
You know what? They're really leaning into like
in a cowboy hat.
No, I was gonna say art. No, what is it? Art imitates life, imitates art, right?
Sure. Yep.
So when you look at some of like the most popular and famous card altruists out there, like Eric Klug and stuff, does retro pulp movie posters for like Ulamog and Kozilek and Emrakul, and those are like some really famous altars that you can find if you Google them.
Yeah.
These are imitating that.
Cool.
Right? And that is somebody who did something that the community liked, and that's like one person driving what the game looks like, and that's really cool.
I dig that.
That's
too.
special that like non-Magic people, and I go back to the Post Malone Secret Lair as another example. Yep. That's some famous guy that they're like, hey, we can probably leverage this for money, but it's good for the game.
Yeah, it's also neat and for fans of that guy, and that's neat.
If you like the Eric Klug pulp poster art style altars, you'll probably like these because they're in the same style. And while I like the story that the Obeka Secret Lair tells, I also like these. And you can see, again, the little bits of intricate graphic design with the bent covers and like the dog-eared page on the cover of the book. That's
the beat-up spine and everything.
Yeah. So I think it's cool.
For cards, we have Tez the Seeker.
Yep.
That's win condition Tez. That'll get you there. We've got Grizzlebrand.
That's the one you minus X to search for an artifact with X casting cost.
Yeah, and then you can turn all your artifacts
into
5/5s.
Yeah.
Grizzlebrand, Bandit Commander. So for our purposes, that's a dead drop.
Yep.
Grenzo Havoc Razor used to be very expensive. Now he is not.
Yeah.
But still cool. And he's like totally got this guy in a headlock, and he's just gonna drill him.
Just like feeding him shots.
This man is about to die. Oh, man.
Like Grenzo's fist is bigger than that guy's head.
Oh, yeah. That guy's just a deep shit. And then they picked Nick Bolas, Planeswalker. I would argue the least exciting Nick Bolas they could have printed, except for the creature. And that's fine because the art is him eating the train from Thunder Junction.
The Thunder Junction Express or whatever it's called. Yeah, so they're all cowboy themed, right?
So it's neat. It's cool. Yeah. That's cool. So
they're all cowboy themed.
They're in cowboy hats.
Okay.
Next one of that ilk.
Man.
Now, we skipped over that one, but we'll come back to it.
Oh, sorry.
Outlaw Volume 2. This is Sinister Scoundrels. This one I think is less cool. All the same things that we already said apply to this one as well. We have the worst Vorinclex in that it's the one that everybody hates. It doubles and halves mana.
Yeah.
As opposed to Flip Vorinclex, who is very, very good and less people hate it.
And doubling Season Vorinclex, which goes in, I think, way more decks.
By far and away a more exciting card, I would say. Corona the False God, I personally think that's amazing, and the art on it is so beautiful. I really like that piece.
What's she got on her head?
Like a beer swilling hat, maybe? I don't know. I love that. I think that's so nice.
Yep.
But I don't need it because I got an OG foil one from my boy Ryan here.
Oh, yeah?
I do. You remember you bought it off the floor, literally off a box on the floor at our LGS. He paid $5 for it, gave it to me.
Hey, cool story.
It's like he wasn't there for it. And then we got Corvold, the fake Curse
This
King.
is a cool one.
This is a real card. This is a real CEDH card. I just saw somebody take over a game with it and just demolish a whole table with Corvold. So
you mean they Corvold?
Yeah, they did the Corvold thing.
Yeah, okay.
So he's here too, and a Memnarch. That's fine. Like whatever. He's also there.
Yeah, this is like the new commander. If you don't have a foil one from OG Mirrodin and you want to Mindslaver lock somebody, this is your new commander.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome, bro.
Like dope. That's cool that exists.
And cover arts. So you know what? You know what I like about.
I wish that they would do all of the, like, instead of giving us two $40 in foil secret lairs, they should do like one $60 and give you 8 cards. That's what I would do instead of having to buy 2.
Yeah, I wonder from printing, logistics, marketing, price point. That's probably it. Nobody wants to, paying $30 or $40. That's okay. Paying 80 or 90. Ooh, fuck, I'm not going to do that.
Well, you're already paying 80 or 90 to get both of them.
Yeah, but you don't know that because you're doing it 2 different times.
That's true. It's why is everything 99?
Yeah.
Look like it's cost less money.
I like how the secret layers from like a meta perspective are giving us like this dialogue like, hey, there's the next like pulp covers. I need those ones. I got the Obeka, etc.
Yep.
I need these ones now. And what if they give you the cover pages, or sorry, the inner pages to the Vorinclex book, and they give you the next Vorinclex, or other stacks pieces, or City of Solitude. That would be a good one, right? Like, give me the pages now, so my pulp art covers to go along with my Obeka and others all make little books and tell stories. Right?
That'd
You're welcome, Watsy.
Cool. Yeah.
And
they're stealing that for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Next
for sure.
year, we're going to see that. Oh, man.
Give yourselves the opportunity to tell a story with these.
Is this us applying for a job at Wizards of the Coast?
I don't know. It's just us just talking.
Okay, let's talk about the one that everybody's been just shitting on.
Everybody's been shitting on.
Everybody's been shitting on this one because it's Comic Sans and lazy. Let's use the word lazy again. These cards are all beautiful. They're all beautiful.
The arts are fantastic.
When you look at the art on them, they're great. Here's my major criticism of this drop.
Oh, okay.
These are all obviously cards that were probably done as reprints for Monty Ho Ho Ho.
Yeah.
But they got cut. But we already commissioned art for them. So let's put some stupid font on them and make a secret lair out of them. One of the cards is fucking Doomblade. Get that shit out of here.
But Brando, it kills everything.
Shut up.
As long as it's not black.
Exactly. Like, just give us Hero's Downfall. It's another 10-cent card. And it's the same art. Just do it. You know what I mean? And Massacre should probably be Mutilate. Those are my main critiques of this. Torment to Hailfire is a home run.
Yes.
First foil printing of Ruination. Yep. Absolute bomb.
That was the hint from yesterday's pre-show.
Mogus, God of Slaughter.
Sure.
Fine. That's a cool card. People play that one. People like that one. And now they can have one with an amazing piece of art on it.
You know what's a little subtle thing that I like? Again, from a graphic design standpoint, all of the technical info like trademark 2024 Wizards of the Coast, artist credit, set number, all in Comic Sans at the bottom.
Holy shit, it is. I'm just noticing that now.
Good
for them.
I like that.
I like that detail. That's good.
Torment to Hailfire, expensive, cool art. Gives me Storm of Sauron vibes from Lord of the Rings, like the full art one.
Yep.
Ruination, I know that you're happy about that.
Yep, love that card.
You've been happy about, man. Okay, so here's the story.
There's lots of cards that were like, I've been saying, please put them in a secret lair, and
They're
all here. All of them are here, I think, except for Ruby Medallion. But we're gonna get to that when we talk about Madi Ho 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 because it's fucking in there.
Probably tomorrow because we've been a long time on secret lairs.
But they're all in different secret lairs.
That's on purpose.
Truth be told, yes, I've bought these lairs. I have.
Did you do the super drop?
I did not do a super drop. I just bought the ones that I wanted, and one that I don't know why I bought one of them, but I'm gonna find some way to use it. We haven't got to that one yet, but we will. So I'm pumped about this. Like it's cool. They're doing stuff like specifically maybe for me. There's a Brash Taunter, there's Ruination, there's a Nora the Wary coming up in this next one, which is not this one, but the other one. But we can get to that one next.
How many freaking ones are there?
2 more. This one. This is the one we want to do next because Nora the Wary is the secret card in the wanted poster.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it was somebody got a preview one and they opened it on YouTube and the free card is Norn the Wary. And I had better get a Norn the Wary because otherwise I'm going to be choked that I paid money for this.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
Because I want nothing out of this secret lair except for that Norn.
You'd trade them all away though. You could, right?
Yeah, I could.
Trade them into Fusion, get some store credit.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Trade them into your LGS, get some credit.
For these cards? I don't know, man. Let's start.
Greasefang was good in Modern.
Yeah,
right?
but he ain't worth no money.
Oh, isn't he? Dak Faden, that's a good card.
He ain't
People
worth
played that in Vintage, didn't they?
Ain't worth no money.
Oh. Magda Brazen Outlaw, CEDH Staple.
Ain't worth no money.
Oh. Kalidas Trader of Get. That was good in Standard for a long time.
Yeah, he worth some money, but nobody play him.
This is funny that all of like non-commander competitive formats play all of these, and then they give you a Nora the Wary.
Yeah. Because they wanted me to buy one.
I suppose. Yeah, they made an extra $39 for somebody, and it was Uncle Brando.
They did. I am happy to see Kalidas. The foil of that card is very lots of money, and I know that because I've been looking for one for my Hirobi deck for a while.
Oh, there you go.
So cool. This one isn't bad. If you liked the wanted posters from Thunder Junction, here's some more out Thunder Junction.
Yeah. And
showcases.
You know what? Thunder Junction gave us the wanted poster showcases, and these match that. Similar art style. They're going to be in the same foiling process. So if, like I did with the Godzilla cards and the Lord of the Rings cards, if you want to frame them, put them in your binder, you need this. And of course, they're going to do that.
Yes.
And same frames and everything. So you can call that lazy if you will. But I like matching. I like completionism. Those are better words. Collectability. And collectability is a little bit of a money buzzword excitement type thing.
Yeah.
But collectability exists in your collectible card game.
Yeah.
That's
what C and CCG stands for.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There we have it.
These add to that, and I appreciate them for that. From that standpoint.
And 4 totally playable cards. Value aside, 4 absolutely playable cards.
Yeah, and if you're Uncle Brando, 1 playable card, but it matters the most.
The most playable card.
Matters the most. Now, you've got a foil altered Norin.
I have 3 foil Norins and 1 foil altered Norin.
This one is the one that looks the least like a Magic card because it's designed to look like a wanted poster.
Correct.
Is this the one you're going to play?
I don't know. Ooh. I haven't decided yet because one of them was a birthday present from you.
Maybe for me?
From you.
Same time I gave you the Corona, maybe.
No, different time. So I haven't decided which one I'm actually going to play yet, but I have to have the Norn just in case.
How many times have I given you presents where we were drinking beer?
Several, like all of them. Every time, probably, yes.
That would explain things.
Yeah.
And we're weird. Huh. And you're old. I'm giving you lots of stuff, probably. Oh, man. Okay, last one. From a design standpoint, I thought was my favorite.
And from a playability standpoint, because I'm going to prove to you right now that this is a mistake.
The Goblin one is now, from a design standpoint, my favorite.
Yes.
B, you're already right. I have no idea what any of these do.
Well, one of them you do. You know one of them.
Do I?
Absolutely you do. So this is the... What's this one called? Hang on, I'll scroll it up a little bit. This is Poker Faces. All of the cards are designed to look like...
Bicycle deck cards.
Now, bicycle deck cards, as you may or may not be aware, don't have a lot of text on them.
No.
And these ones are no different. So, as the... What is this? As the Jack in your Royal Flush or whatever the fuck... You have Jaxis, the Troublemaker. Now, Ryan, I want you using only that card to tell me what Jaxis, the Troublemaker does, please.
It's a legendary creature Human Warrior 2/3 for red 3.
Mm-hmm.
It has the thing where you pay mana, but when it dies, you draw a card.
Sure.
When it hits you, you make a treasure?
I don't know. It doesn't say on the card. Reading the card does not explain the card. Next up.
This is true of all alters that I do and all textless cards. So this is a complaint across all of those.
That's true, but those ones are ones that people obviously know, and they obviously already own the card and they know it.
You know what Omnath 4 does that has no text?
Nobody knows what that card does.
You know what frickin' Cryptic Command does? This has been a problem since 2007, bro. Like some people who play Magic weren't even alive when that came out.
It's still for the Queen. Coffin Queen.
Okay, 1/1 Zombie Wizard. Man, that's some good creature type errata-ing.
Yep.
Yeah, I just verbized errata.
Yep.
Okay, black 2. Tap, take a creature from your graveyard, put it onto play, it becomes a 0/2? Or just target creatures as 0/2?
Sorceress Queen is the one that turns into a 0/2.
Oh, Coffin Queen. If Coffin Queen becomes untapped or dies, you lose control of the creature? Something. Maybe Editor Joe will have it on the screen.
We don't. And this is the first foil printing for this card.
Hey,
and
that's cool.
It's super sweet. It's like a zombie in a sombrero, and she's like talking to a little ghost. Very cool.
Yes.
Keep going.
It tells you what it does. Duh.
Absolutely.
She does something with ghosts.
Okay, next up.
Goblin
King.
This one is cool. Yes. I don't like his hat. But I understand the thematically and like aesthetically, they give him a hat and a stopwatch to make it look a little bit more Thunder Junction-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red 1 for a 2/2. All goblins get +1/+1 in Mountain Walk.
Notably, creature type, goblin. Yep. Straight up.
Yep.
No other creature type there.
Here's the next one. Here's where we're getting into the professional ace breaker. He's the ace. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Human Warrior, 2/3. Didn't we already do this one? No, that's Jax's.
That's Jax's.
Maybe this one is the one that hits and gives you treasure.
I know that it makes treasures, and I know it does something else, but I don't know what.
Maybe this is the one that's got dash or whatever, right? Like if it dies, you draw a card when it dies, or it returns to your hand but gains haste.
No, that's Jax's. Jax's gives stuff.
Oh man, they put professional facebreaker and Jax's in the same one, and we got them mixed up.
We don't know what the hell they do.
Oh man, this is a fun game.
And last card, and this is the Joker of the deck. Is Rankle Master of Pranks.
He's a Joker, yeah.
And he black 2 for a fairy rogue legendary creature 3/3.
When he
does he have death touch?
Flying.
Does he fly? Does he have haste?
Flying and haste, I think. And when he hits you, choose one.
Yeah. No. Oh no. It's choose
one or more.
One or more.
Yeah.
And there's 3 things. And the order matters.
Each player sacrifices a creature. Each player discards a card. Each player loses 3 life. Something like that.
I know 2 of those are right. Discard a card, sack a dude. I know those are on there. I'm not sure what order they appear in.
Man.
But like it's just there's a lot of words on those cards to have no words on the cards, especially if you're buying these to play them because like you can't find a foil Rankle or you just want a foil Coffin Queen or what. It's just,
you know what?
I don't want to rely on Gatherer to explain what somebody's card does in case they don't remember all the words on goddamn professional Facebreaker. Also, what's the Magic card that has 10 in its name? Because I want that to be the bonus card.
10.
Like, fast 10 your seatbelts, or...
I play that card.
Ruination 10.
That isn't 10.
No, that's not 10.
Ruination Ion.
Yeah, shut up. But you know what I mean.
I do.
And last word on lazy I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you one more word on lazy.
Sure.
We got 2 Pulp Magazine Secret Lairs.
Is the thumbnail for this? Are we making it easy for Editor Joe? Secret Lairs are lazy, and then we do this.
There you go. We posed for the thumbnail. That's dope.
There you go.
So they had 2 different showcases in Thunder Junction, right? They don't have the headline newspaper articles represented here. And I thought what would have been really, really cool is if they did like a 5-card drop in the newspaper headline frame that was the beginning to the completion of the train robbery. That was the story of Thunder. So you have like, I can't think of instances.
Oh no, I got you. The W5 of the train robbery. Who, what, where, when, why?
Sure. But it's like you're getting the gang together, you're making the plan, you rob the train, you have the stuff, and then the bonus card is just a random foil showcase from the not from the vault, but like busted vault or whatever the fuck that bonus sheet was. That's
big
your
score.
The big score. So you get like a random foil
big score
showcase big score foil as your bonus card.
Yep.
That would be so cool. Because it's like, here's the heist, and then there's your loot at the end. That would be so much fun to open and just be really neat. And I think they missed the ball on that one.
Okay. I got
and they could have put just absolute fucking garbage in that. Nobody would give a shit because you get a big scorecard at the end.
I got the coolest thing. I got the potentially.
Okay.
How many people's mind did I blow when I said W5, who, what, where, when, why? And nobody, like, not nobody, but a lot of people don't know that that's what W5 means. And there was the show, W5.
Is it still a show?
No, but who, what, where, when, why is still W5.
That's true.
So let us know in the comments if that's you.
Yes.
Final thought of the day.
Okay.
I'm going to say thank you to the patrons.
Me too.
Links to the patrons below. Yeah. Head on over to YouTube. Watch Sidewalk Slam Season 2. Yep. It's on the TV behind us. You'd know if you're watching on YouTube.
Which it should be.
It's a long time since you said that. We forgot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say big thanks to FusionGamingOnline.com. If you want to buy secret layers, not these ones, but they do have sealed and open secret layers. And yes, you can use CCO Save promo code to save some money on them.
If you go to the store, they have a big shelf of them. It's really cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
When I was there, I was like, doing this.
Digging through them,
looking for stuff.
With your feelers, just sniffing them out.
Oh, yeah. I was looking for stuff that was good. I was smelling them to make sure that they smelled like real Magic cards and not poop.
Give me your final thoughts of the day.
Overall, I think that here's why I think that these secret layers kind of are running out of steam.
I'm moving back from the microphone, so don't expect me to say anything.
This is what I'm thinking. I think, in my personal opinion, just because these layers have polarized so many people, I think that that's indicative either of burnout on secret layers or a returning of too many of the same themes over and over again. And I think that that's something that WotC has to look out for, because when people lose faith in the product, WotC loses interest in the product, and then they either double the price of it and put better cards in it, or they just cancel it. And I don't want that to happen.
Because you don't want either of those things to happen. Damn it. Final thought of the day.
Yeah, I don't want either one of those two things to happen. Thank you for the summation, Ryan. So if you like them, buy them. If you don't like them, don't buy them. They're not sold out now if you're still looking, so head on by the store and pick them up if you want. If not, who fucking cares? Because they're gonna keep printing cards forever, and we got Madi Ho 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 to talk about, and we're gonna do that tomorrow on a very exciting bonus episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme song!